Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum has obviously in this correction come down. A lot has come into my target area here. From here at any point I told you that the turnaround could happen and that Ethereum could theoretically move already into a sustainable uptrend, but for now it's too early to confirm that yet. However, we understand that Ethereum has completed the minimum requirements to complete the correction. Yeah, so from the chart point of view, everything's cleared up and Ethereum would be ready to go higher, which doesn't mean it could not once more come even lower into that target area. I am still a friend of that idea, and that is because we have turned around here in the middle of nowhere. So I think it is more and more likely, or it's more likely that we're actually going to come once more into that target area. A price level that I would be very much in favor of would be the 2070 US dollars, the 88.7% Fibonacci level. But I also bought in this target area already. So that is pretty much what I've been communicating here all along. Looking at the chart itself, it obviously broke out of that symmetrical triangle, is moving higher, seems to have woken up. Next target for me would be here that, well, we actually touched it already, that next high. So we broke above that swing high here, 3050. We are now at that next one at 3190, and the next one would be around 3000, just below 3300. The level from which it will become quite likely that the low could already be in, but we then also need to take a look at the price structure when we are there, is a breakout above 3412. You can see also indicated with those arrows here that from that point of view there will be more significant upside, definitely likely. However, it does not yet necessarily mean this will already be the sustainable uptrend and the low is necessarily in. No, but it will become more likely above 3412. And if we then come down once more and we have a 3-wave structure down instead of a 5-wave down, then I will say to you with much more confidence that the low was already in. What I would like to see, should we not come back once more lower, then at least I would like to see here a 5-wave move up, a 3-wave move down. That would then also be a perfect entry point, and I will of course make you aware of that. Now, looking generally here at the chart, it shows that as we broke that previous high here at 3050, Ethereum started to move up a little bit stronger. And how is it looking now? So, I mean, are we exhausted or not? No, we are not exhausted yet on the daily. There is still more room for further upside. So I think that next fib level here at 3300 can definitely be reached in terms of what the indicators show us. Yeah, it's not that we are overbought in any way. Yeah, not on the 2-day, not on the daily chart. Maybe on the 4-hour we are. No, we are not. So Ethereum has still further upside potential. On the 8-hour, you're a little bit overbought. And as you can see on the chart here, Ethereum usually on the 8-hour does not tend to break significantly above the 70 line. It did that here back in September 21. But other than that here, since October, it has pretty much stayed below the 70 line or has hovered around the 70 line of the RSI. So also at the moment we are pretty much there. That would indicate that we are a little bit exhausted and the MACD might be turning bearish here on the 8-hour chart. Generally what that means for me is that, while there is still further upside potential possible and the indicators would support that, we already see conflicting messages come in, and the 8-hour chart being a little bit more of a meaningful time frame already shows a potential bearish crossover, which would make me quite careful. And where, for example, here, when you did that breakout and the retest, as I always say, out of a pattern, it is very likely that you continue to move higher. As you then get exhausted and you maybe have a bearish MACD crossover coming, that is then where the chances for a correction get a little bit higher, okay? But other than that, there are not really any news. We talked about that 4-day chart bullish MACD crossover. That happened here middle of March. That was forecaster of this further price increases. I talked about the relevance of the 4-day chart numerous times across various cryptos, and when you see that, definitely supports higher prices and can indicate that prices are continuing to go up. What we haven't seen yet is here that long signal on the ADX and DI. That is what I would definitely want to see as a further confirmation that we are getting back in a sustainable uptrend. But as I said, below $3,412, yeah, there is not really, it still is fairly unlikely that, or at least I cannot confirm really that we're already back in an uptrend. We need to be a bit more patient and need to wait for that $3,412 level to be reached. Above that level, what is the level I'm looking out for? I think we could then get exhausted here around that. Yeah, I think at the maximum, certainly is the next target. Well, I think the next target would then be even the all-time high. I would imagine we will see some rejection there, and would, I'm not sure if we really will make it to the all-time high. That all depends on the structure and how it looks when we really break above that 3,412 US dollar level. That's really everything I can tell you at the moment for Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.